Welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. So lately I've been watching a lot of Lex Fridman, and his podcasts are absolutely phenomenal. Ramses is going crazy. You could hear him just like running back and forth. It's 9 p.m. It's just like time to go crazy right now. But anyway, we're gonna watch this video. A day in the life of Lex Fridman. I don't know anything about him, just besides the fact that he just asks really good questions. So with that said, we're gonna get an inside look into exactly what he does. And with that said, hit the like button, subscribe, so we're in this journey together, and let's begin.
Good morning. A bunch of folks asked me to make one of these a day in the life videos to talk about how I do time management of the day, how I structure the routine to maximize productivity. So here we go.
All right, we got to know his background, okay? What exactly does he do? He's an AI researcher working on autonomous vehicles, human-robot interaction, and machine learning at MIT and beyond. Is this the right guy? Is he just like jack of all trades? So he does AI, and like somehow he's this incredible interviewer who asks good questions? Wow, okay, let's continue.
I might give a shout out to a few products that sponsor the podcast for no reason except that I love using them, and that's why we agreed for them to sponsor the podcast. So click their links in the description to support the videos.
Oh wow, he did Athletic Greens. I like them. I like them a lot. So they get my seal of approval. They're not sponsoring this either, but you know what? I like them.
I'm generally a minimalist guy. I don't like material possessions, but this AC bed has been nice. It lets you set the temperature throughout the night. So for me, what I like is for it to cool the bed and then warms up as I wake up. It's been helping me get some restful sleep.
Wow, man, I want one of those. That's kind of cool.
I start by reminding myself of the current set of rules and constraints on the various addictions, things that drain on my time. So that includes social media. The current rule is I only check social media when I post, which is 1, 2, or 3 times a day.
I'm so bad at it. I'm so bad with social media. You know what's weird? Ever since Elon Musk took over Twitter, I've been spending a lot of time on Twitter. Like a lot of time. It's bad because of how you know what? Twitter's a better news source than I would say almost everywhere because of how immediate it is. The only issue that I see with Twitter is that unless you follow the right accounts, verifying correct information is difficult because sometimes you'll get like these alerts like, oh, breaking news. And it's like, where did you just make that up? I think you just made that up. And you look into it and like, there's no source of that anywhere. I just got fooled. So you gotta use some critical thinking here. But beyond that, Twitter's actually, never thought I'd say it. I like Twitter. I like it. Go follow me there. Just Graham Stephan, can't miss it, and enjoy my tweets.
The other rules are diet and exercise. So I make sure I exercise every single day, no matter what. Even if injured, I find a body part, any body part that's not injured, and exercise it. And then diet, I just have a strict diet that I follow within the constraints of which I can enjoy myself. So for me, that's been keto, which is a very low carb diet.
Yeah, I feel so good doing low carbs. I don't follow any sort of specific diet, but I've generally noticed the fewer carbs that I eat, the better I feel, in the sense is like I feel lighter. I don't feel as heavy and like bogged down. I can think a little bit faster. That's just me though, but maybe it's something to do with carbs.
Third is I list out loud, by the way. Unless I'm with somebody, then it's in my head. But I list a set of goals for the next 5 years, a set of goals that I have, and these are ambitious, big goals that I would like to achieve in the next 5 years.
Geez, he's 2 years into this, and he's already interviewing with the likes of like Chamath and Kanye West and like some of the biggest people in the world right now at pivotal times, and asking good questions. This guy's just insane.
Now ready to hit the day hard with a 4-hour session of deep work, focused on a single thing, no interruptions. If interesting ideas come into my head to try to trick me into pulling on the thread of that idea, I gently set it aside, write it down in a Google Doc to address later, so I bring my mind gently back to the focus of the task.
Oh, that's fantastic. See, part of me is like, I focus really well, but I do get distracted. Like if I see an email comes in, I'm like, wonder what that email was. Let me go and check it. And then I think, well, let's see what the stock market's doing today. Go and check that. It's hard for me to just stay on track, and I've gotten better with it. So what I've been doing is putting my computer on Do Not Disturb, putting my phone away, and just working, but still it's like that email tab just gets me. And every now and then I'm like, it's gonna be the one time where I don't see it, and I miss it, and so I don't wanna miss it.
If people are interested, I can do a separate video on my setup I optimize the heck out of everything. But
Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. I thought for a second he just went on vacation.
weird ergonomic keyboard that's probably way too expensive. Things I love, and Emacs editor.
Ooh, what? I would get so, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. That makes me so uncomfortable to look. Why? I get dizzy looking at that.
And after that, like I do every single day, no exception, is guitar or piano or music. Usually these days it's been guitar. In the human world, I'm currently single, but in the music world, I'm in an open relationship with this beautiful guitar.
You know what? I didn't realize how good of a guitar player he was. If you look back to his older videos, it's him playing guitar. And I had a feeling he had no idea anyone was going to watch these videos and he just posted them up, but he's absurdly good.
Now it's time to face the demons in my mind, going on a long run, all the things I don't want to think about. I usually start out listening to brown noise as I run. It really focuses my mind, lets me think deeply.
Did you say brown noise? What is that? Brown noise. What? Hold on, it's a thing. It's a thing, brown noise. Hold on, we're gonna hear this. Huh, I like the top comment here. This is the sound when you're driving back home, everyone is tired, and it's just the sound of the car. Okay, that's brown noise. The more you know.
And now I'll do the David Goggins inspired nickel and dime workout that he talks about. So every single minute you do 5 pull-ups and 10 push-ups, minute on a minute. And usually it kicks my ass to do about 15 to 20 minutes of that. That's enough. My hope one day is to get up to like 1 hour, which is really tough. Your muscles just drained, exhausted. But I find it's a really great, intense way to get the exercise in without taking too much away from your day.
You know what, a pull-up bar. If you just get a pull-up bar, like one of the ones that goes in between the doorways, and just start doing that every day, you'll get in shape. It really works out so much upper body. It's all you need. Well, it's not really, but it's all you need for upper body, for a lot of it.
You know, studying history sometimes is a really good way to force me to stop and to acknowledge how weak my mind is and how much stronger it needs to be. If I want to have a role in this world of making positive change, I think about Nazi Germany and what it means to be a hero in those times. What it means to be a person that can reverse the decline into evil. I think it's much more difficult than people realize.
This guy's so deep. He's on the shower topic, like halfway through the day, just thinking about the meaning of life and like how to improve just like the world. And he's like at the shower portion of the day. Man, his mind thinks in such a unique way that I envy that.
All right, next. Fun time is over. We're back to the grind of deep work. The second 4-hour session of the day where I remove the rest of the world and focus on a single task. Today I'm going to continue with the TensorFlow light work on the Galaxy S20.
It's pretty good. He breaks it up into 2 parts, 4 hours deep focus, take a break, 4 hours deep focus. That's interesting. I'm the type that I just want to get everything done. So I just make a to-do list for the day, and I don't stop the day until it's done. Now, sometimes that means maybe I go a little later because I'm not working as efficiently. I should give myself a deadline saying I have to get all of this stuff done by this time. But the thing is, it's when no one's holding you to that deadline, you know, like if it's an extra hour, it's okay. You tend to slip a little bit. So sometimes I'll do like a reward where it's like, okay, if I could finish by this time, we're gonna go and get sushi. And like, that's my motivation throughout the entire day. And if I don't finish, then we don't get sushi. So I'm simple. I'm easy like that.
Now the 2 big battles of the day are done. The 2 4-hour sessions of deep work. Time to break the fast. I break the fast with Athletic Greens, a sponsor of the podcast, but actually an amazing thing that I love.
Yeah, I actually really like Athletic Greens. We actually did do a sponsor with them a little while back. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was on here, this channel, and they're fantastic. Like it's not what I like about it. Again, this video is not spot. I'm speaking freely here, but I like that it doesn't taste too sweet. Like it's a very natural. I don't know. It's like a very hint of. I'm not a big sweet person, but it's good. You feel refreshed afterwards. It's a refreshing drink.
So if I'm fasting or not on the keto diet, it's important to get electrolytes. This is weird. This is for long distance running. This is just sodium pills. I think 1 gram, 1,000 milligrams of sodium in pill form. Then there's magnesium glycinate. When I first started keto, I think I was getting headaches for the first few days. It's the keto flu that people talk about. The salt is what cured it for me, was the magnesium.
I kind of felt the same way when I cut out carbs. This is years ago, and I remember just how tired I was doing that. I had trouble with motivation. I didn't feel like as strong, just fatigued throughout the day. Went away after about a week though. But yeah, that first little bit of just weaning off of like breads and pastas and stuff was difficult.
Now I would also be doing video editing, and kind of filming I'm doing, and kind of website design stuff, and also the continuation of the deep work. So today I didn't finish the TensorFlow Lite thing, but I'm close, so I'm going to probably spend 1 hour on doing some more TensorFlow. Very few distractions, very few breaks. On days like today when I'm feeling really good, really energetic, this third 4-hour session I try to make as good as the first 2 in terms of the deep focus that I achieve. Also, this time is for when I don't feel great. I can just lay down and watch some Netflix, watch some documentaries on YouTube, hang out with friends. If I had a girlfriend, this would be girlfriend time. Netflix and chill.
Oh man, him saying that, he's gonna get flooded. It's got 1.5 million views now. How many women do you think just saw that and be like, you know what? I'm gonna shoot my shot. Let me send a message. Let me reach out to him. You know, I like keto too, and I don't know. I bet now he must be. He must have a girlfriend now.
I have a whole system of papers I read. There is every single day I read at least 1 paper. Today I'm skimming 2 machine learning type neuroscience papers that somebody suggested to me based on the Matt Botvinnik conversation.
Man, such a great video. I could just listen to this guy talk. I do, for hours. I was about to say, I listen to this guy talk for hours, and I do in his podcast. So, you know what? Just the way his mind works is, like I said, I look at this, and it's inspirational for me, just to see how deep and articulate he's able to get his thoughts across. So, with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching a day in the life of somebody else who's not me. I really appreciate it. As always, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe. Feel free to also add me on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.